Welcome back to Mine Expo 2024. I'm here in the Sandvik booth with Thomas Vallant, President of Mechanical Cutting. Now Thomas, you don't have any equipment here in the booth, but I understand you brought one in your carry-on luggage?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Our machines would probably be a little bit too big to fit on our booth here. So we started earlier this year to develop a virtual reality simulator of our MT721 tunneling rotator that you see right here on the screen. So we basically mirror what the operator sees on the virtual reality headset to the screen. And yeah, we actually developed that with Edviet, which is also a Sandvik company, part of our ground support division.
And this is a pretty big machine. If this were here in the booth, this is obviously a very cool way to show it. If this was in the booth, how big, how heavy?
So the machine would probably be around 120 tons, depending on the options, and would probably be about 12 to 13 meters long and about 5 meters high.
Okay.
So it's a pretty massive machine.
So this is a great way to show it and let people experience it. Is this used then as a training tool as well?
Yes, exactly. So you can, there's two options on the simulator. The one that we see right now on the screen is the machine in an underground environment. So we can actually cut the material. You see how it's loading, and then we load it into a Sandvik truck. But you can also skip and switch over to a workshop environment where you can then train people on where several components of the machines are located and how the machine can be operated. And we're not done, so this is just an intermediate version. So for the future, we're also planning to include like maintenance activities for training and things like that.
Very cool. And now Sandvik is perhaps better known for its bolter miner offering, but you have a pretty comprehensive continuous mining offering as well, and you recently sold a couple of those here in the US market. Is that a growing business?
Yes, absolutely. So we, for the first time ever, actually sold 2 machines earlier this year to the US market of our MC350 continuous miner. Machine's going to be delivered a little bit later next year, in about the second quarter, and we're looking forward to getting those machines started up here. And hopefully a lot more to come in the future.
Very good. And lastly, let's just talk a little bit about the partnership with BHP up in Canada at the Jansen Potash project. That's a partnership that I know goes back 15 or so years.
Yes.
I recently announced another major order for continuous mining systems there. Just tell us a little bit about how that partnership came about and what it's grown into today.
All right. Well, actually all started in December 2008. At that time, BHP didn't even have an office in Saskatoon in Canada, where the mine is now starting. I remember I was part of that very first meeting. We rented a meeting room in a shopping mall to have that very first conversation. And it all started there. Then we developed to fit the specific mine needs, the MF460 borer miner, and then the PO140 continuous haulage system right behind the machine. And yeah, we got the first big order in 2022 to deliver 4 mining systems. The first one is actually arriving as we speak this week in Canada.
Oh, wow.
And we got then a couple of weeks ago, as we announced the second order for the Jansen Stage 2 project for 3 more systems. So by 2029, when all those systems will be delivered, we're going to have 7 systems running at the mine.
Wow, fantastic. Great collaboration.
Yes, absolutely. And also meeting BHP people here at Mine Expo, so a really good opportunity to meet all of our mechanical customers, mechanical cutting customers here in Canada, in the US.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for your time, Thomas.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more live from Mine Expo 2024.